Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Tony with Urban Girl Scout Media, living the dream, of course. And well, I'm gonna try a new thing here today. A little, it's the word trepidatious, nervous, anxious. Who knows? Who knows what the word is? But maybe that's not even the right way to go about it. But anyways, so quick backstory. A couple months ago, I canceled my loot crate. Several disappointing boxes. I've got some good suggestions on where to go next with it, but I wanted to try something in the um, meantime that I thought would be fun, and that is basically taking that money and spending it on things I would find at resale shops, flea markets, um, things like that. So putting it back into the community that way instead of going with a mail order box from a company, going to resale shops and picking up secondhand treasures, in theory. So there's good and there's bad to this. The good is you have a lot more control over what you're going to get. Um, there's no surprises, things like that. Less surprises, I guess you could get home and find something ugly, depending upon what you get. The unfortunate is that you do have to go out, you do have to shop. You could hit some duds along the way, or some swords that you just don't get into. So there's kind of a give and take there. Also, um, the surprise of Loot Crate is what made it so fun for me, at least, because I most of the time just ignored it until I got to the theme, or I would hear about the theme or nothing else. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm gonna stop this intro and just go from there and just show you some of the things that I got, talk about them, things like that, and we'll go from there. All right, so first thing is first. I went to Toys R Us because they're going out of business, and I thought it would be kind of cool to throw them a shout out in this video. Big part of my childhood, so I'll probably make a video dedicated to Toys R Us at some point. But let's talk about this. Another big disappointment, something that a memory passed. That is Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler being on the same team when the Bulls were an up-and-coming team, all that stuff. But I did find this Lego knockoff, I guess, of Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler, and I thought that was pretty cool. Um, I really can't even complain. I think I got it for like $4 or $5, and that's after the store closing discount. So it did make me want to just spend a moment and reminisce on. God, you guys remember the season? I mean, Rose was an MVP. That team was up and coming. We had Joe. It was tough. It was tough. Memories past. Memories past. But again, shout out to Toys R Us. Really cool product. I don't know if I'll ever open it. Probably just leave it sitting around. And I don't expect it to gain value, but I just thought it was really cool and just something neat to have laying around. All right, so next is the game Crash Bash. I believe it's kind of like Mario Party, things like that. It's the PlayStation version. I saw it for a few bucks. Wasn't too expensive. Nothing else but the disc. So it's just a cheap case that it's sitting in. But I thought it would be fun. I'm a big fan of the older video games. You guys can find the Nintendo 64 Classic review that me and a couple friends did for a Scoutcast. Um, I like older video games. I've always appreciated them. The newer games are fun, and honestly, the game right under it is Dead Island for PlayStation 3, which, again, I know PS4 is out, and there's all these, great features and all this. I love Dead Island, Skyrim, Fallout 3, stuff like that. So I may do I'm gonna do a PlayStation video at some point because I could debate PS2 for PS1 and 64 all day. But Crash Bash, I'm hoping turns out to be a real fun multiplayer game. When you have people over, maybe drinking a few, you know what I'm saying? Getting a little swerve, a little crash. So hopefully, right? All right, so it wouldn't be an Urban Girl Scout video without something about Magic the Gathering, right? Well, I found this puzzle. Well, I didn't find it. Allie found it. Shout out to Allie. Um, but we got this puzzle, I think, at Toys R Us as well, actually. So there's your second shout out, Toys R Us. I'd appreciate a little bit of love. I know you guys are on the downswing. I'm on the upswing. Let's help each other out. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm not a big puzzle guy, but I thought this would be cool. It did come with a poster that whoever put it in just jammed it in, so I didn't even worry about trying to take a picture of it. Uh, it's probably just going to get used as a reference, and then I'm just going to throw it away. But the puzzle itself, we haven't really started yet. We'll probably get on that here soon after this video. But I thought that was a pretty cool little thing to find. I didn't know Magic the Gathering made puzzles, so that was pretty cool. All right, so you normally get some kind of figure or toy with your loot crates and stuff like that. I found this in the package Spawn. I thought it was just pretty badass. I mean, I'm not even gonna go into great detail because there were several of them I could have gotten, but I just wanted to get the one and kind of stay within my budget. Um, I thought that it was a great find. I mean, I'm still blown away that, like in the top left there, there's a little bit of damage to it, but Spawn was one of my favorite superheroes. The animated series was awesome. I really liked the movie. I don't care what anyone says. I thought the movie was fucking awesome. Um, but, Jesus, I'm like thinking about all these things. I actually bought the PS1 game, and after I get done with kind of playing some of these other games and getting ready for more game reviews, I was gonna try that out. But I mean, Spawn was so badass back in the day. Like, Spawn had no boundaries, in my opinion. And then the comic books, like there was a version I recently saw, and it was from back in the day. This dude's dealing with the Ku Klux Klan, like just taking care of business. Spawn represented so much of the disgusting, nasty side of the world. What they covered, how they covered it. Like other superheroes were they fit a certain profile. Spawn was just fucking dark. So that's why this portion of it has a lot of language, because Spawn was just he was a real character, in my opinion. I could do a whole video on him alone, because that was one of my favorites growing up. All right, and the last piece that I got this month, this actually put me over the budget just a little bit. It was actually an extra piece, of the whole purchase of it was over the budget. But this is a handmade clock, basically. I need to get the little motor for it, but you see it's got the poker chips, the bullets, the coins, the dice, the cards. It's got a nice finish over it. I thought it was really cool, and again, just found it in a thrift shop. Someone who had a booth there, excuse me, a booth. Someone had a booth there. They were selling this, and they're selling it. It was something that they'd made. I just thought it was really cool. So I'm gonna go and get the actual clock motor and try to get that bad boy up and running. But that is the newest wall piece to the studio. You see the little Charmander sticker there, and the bull's lanyard up top. But yeah, I really like this. I thought this was really neat. So, but like I said, this was the last piece. So this month I spent about $35 on everything you saw here. This piece here put me over. I was going to try to keep in the like $20-$25 range, and this put me over that. So maybe it was a little more, I'm not sure. I bought some other things, but these are just for the channel. So anyways, that's it. Tell me what you guys think. Do you like the idea of trying to do your own thing? Do you still think that the surprise is better? Do you think that there's other areas to search? It's turning into garage sale season. Flea market season is coming up. I will be out at those. I will be looking for those finds. So if you have a good garage sale coming up, or maybe you want to sell something to get it on the channel, contact me. You never know. We're a media group. We do all kinds of shit. But thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, subscribe, give us a like. It would really help a lot. Share it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. Either way around it, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.